I'm going to show you the 7 fundamental apps and tools that you need in your healthcare business in 2020 and beyond. I know as a practice owner you're busy seeing clients or busy managing the day-to-day in the business. But if you want to run a successful practice and have a life by design, you have to master one of my favorite words in business, and that is leverage. The quickest way you can leverage your time and energy is by using the right technology. Once you're done watching this video, you'll have all that I wish I knew years ago when I started my practice when it comes to what technology you need and why you need it in your practice. My name is Corey Rickett. I'm an entrepreneur, healthcare private practice owner, founder of Studio XFizz and Amplify Your Practice. I help practice owners scale their business to go from owner clinician to business owner entrepreneur. So let's dive in. The first thing you need to look at is your practice management software. We used Nucal for a number of years. We found that Nucal was okay, but we found that the reporting wasn't accurate. It made knowing our numbers almost impossible. And you need to know your numbers in order to know what to focus on, because what gets measured gets managed. And when you're not getting the right information about your business, you don't have clarity on what you need or what you can change. Also, their support team wasn't great either. Every time we had a question, it would usually take us a couple of days to get back to us, and we had to lodge a support ticket, and there was no online live chat function either. So for your practice management software, I'd highly recommend using Clinico. We switched over to Clinico and we found it really great. It's got great support. They've got online chat, it's easy to use, it's easy to change over to if you're using an old practice management software like Front Desk or Nucal or anything else of the others out there. We've found that Clinico is always innovating as well. They seem to be keeping up to date with the latest and greatest in what's going on in the industry. I've met the main guy behind Clinico, Joel, at an event. He seems really involved with getting to know other practice owners and is actively seeking out the advice of what they can be doing differently. And I just love that. So if you're looking for a great practice management software to use, I'd highly recommend using Clinico. The next thing is Clinic Apps. Now, Clinic Apps is a client nurturing automation software. Clinic Apps help you send messages out to your clients or to your database systematically. It works and integrates with your practice management software, Clinico, Nucal, Core Plus, so you don't have to use other tools like Zapier or any other platforms that are messy. So Clinic Apps works really well. It's also a marketing automation tool. Essentially, you set up campaigns just like you would in any regular automated marketing software. However, you can link your practice management software. So for example, if someone came into your practice with back pain, you could essentially just write #backpain or any back pain writing in their clinical notes, and Clinic Apps will speak to your practice management software, or PMS for short, and all you need to do is go into Clinic Apps, type back pain, and it'll bring it up, and every single client that you've had in your practice in the past that's had back pain, you'll be able to target. You can tailor specific marketing messages to them around, hey, how's your back going? How's your back pain going? And send any relevant information or educational content around back pain. So it works really, really well. There's also some great features around welcome forms and things that work in Clinic Apps as well. So if you're looking for a marketing software that integrates into your PMS, certainly use Clinic Apps. The next thing is Slack. Slack is a communication tool. It's a great way to help your team to communicate with each other through different channels. You can add channels through different categories of what's going on in your practice. You can have conversations within each of those channels, and you can also speak privately with each of your team members within Slack. It takes away from having to text your team or Facebook message or anything like that. You can just send Slacks. You can also upload videos, and using Slack's really easy. It's informative and super simple to use. The next thing that I would use in my business in 2020 is MediPass. MediPass is fairly new. It's essentially payments through your practice management software, so your client can link into MediPass, and then you can essentially send payments or invoices via their mobile number. Through the app, they'll get notified that their mobile number has been used through MediPass, and they only have to input their details once. So if that's private health, or if it's their Medicare card or debit card, you only need to load it in there once, and then you can send invoices instantly to their mobile for instant payments. So it makes putting payments through super simple. Saves them having to use your high caps machine all the time and having to swipe private health. It also works really well with DVA. They've just integrated DVA, so instead of having to go in and submit and wait for things to come in, you can just submit it all through MediPass and it works awesome. The next one is Asana. Asana is a task management software tool that all your team can use to make sure they're getting everything done, but they don't really have time to think about. So the challenge is when you're in a service business like healthcare, your team is seeing clients all day. So their mindset is generally on the client, not all the stuff that they have to do behind the scenes. So with Asana, you can set up the task management so they know exactly what to focus on each day, all week, every month, so they can just tick it off as they go. They know they're getting things done, and so do you. Your team doesn't have to think about it. They can just get that work done. Your clients know that their number one focus is getting their result for them, and your number one focus is to help get that result as well. The next thing is G Suite. G Suite is Google's premier product. It is the cloud-based software. Using the paid version of G Suite, I'd highly recommend. It's actually the only way you're able to meet the legal requirements of privacy protection and cloud-based systems with the information for clients within things like NDIS or Medicare. So being cloud-based, you no longer have to store files on computers. You can download and use all the products that Google offers inside G Suite. You know that your data is being protected, and you know you're not leaking any client data or anything like that, downloading onto computers, storing it on USB devices. It's all in G Suite. You've got to get G Drive. You've got Google Sheets, you've got your ability to store your full Google site, your intranet site, and it's your whole business in one place. The next thing and the last thing I wanted to chat to you guys about to streamline your business is to have the right tools is this thing called ManyChat. ManyChat integrates with Facebook Messenger. It's where people are going now to communicate more than ever. Everyone I speak to, the majority of the people right now speak to each other in Messenger. ManyChat is an automated messaging tool, links into Messenger, and it can also link into your website. So when you're communicating with clients, most of the time they're communicating with Messenger, so why not communicate to them where they like to get communicated to? With 98 to 100% open rates, 30 to 40% click-through rates, your client will hardly ever, if ever, miss a reminder, notification, message, update, event, whatever's going on in your practice. Definitely utilize ManyChat. Get that integrated with your Facebook and your website and explore it and make it a piece of your practice moving forward. I just wanted to stop by and share with you guys my 7 fundamental tools you need in your healthcare private practice in 2020 and beyond. If you want help in implementing any of these systems into your practice, then book a discovery call with me today and I'll help you identify 3 changes you can make in your business to take control back and grow the practice of your dreams.